Have you ever had a relationship where, no matter how much you gave, it was never enough, where you constantly questioned your own worth, doubted your instincts, and made excuses for someone else's mistreatment? Have you found yourself thinking, maybe it's me, when deep down, you know something isn't right? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, and today we're uncovering a reality that many people are too afraid to face. Sometimes the most dangerous people in your life aren't an image, they're the ones you once called friends, partners, or even family. In this video, we'll break down 4 toxic behaviors that should be your red flags. Someone consistently treats you in these ways. It's not just unhealthy, it's dangerous. No matter how long you've known them, no matter what memories you share, the only healthy choice may be to walk away. Let's be clear, recording this doesn't make you cruel. It makes you wise. We're going to talk about the manipulation, the gaslighting, the emotional theft that hides behind familiar faces. We'll explore how these behaviors manifest, why people ignore them, and what it takes to reclaim your peace and your power. The first toxic behavior is emotional manipulation, disguised as affection. This is when someone showers you with attention, love, and kindness, but only when it benefits them. The moment you disagree, disappoint, or set a boundary, the affection vanishes. They say things like, "Do so much for you, and this is how you repay me." "We're the only one who understands me. Don't leave me. If you cared about me, you wouldn't do this." These words aren't expressions of love or weapons of guilt. This behavior is often subtle, feels like care at first, but over time, you notice that your feelings don't matter. We're always adjusting, apologizing, trying to please. They've made themselves the center of your emotional universe. One woman I spoke to was in a relationship for 6 years. Her partner was kind and romantic until he started succeeding in her career. Suddenly, he was cold, passive-aggressive. He'd say things like, "You're so busy for everyone else, but not for me." Slowly, he began turning down promotions just to keep the peace. That's not love, that's control. And when affection becomes conditional, it's not love, it's manipulation. The second toxic behavior is gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone denies your reality so consistently that you begin to doubt your own memory, perception, or sanity. They say things like, "That never happened. You're imagining things. We're too sensitive. I was just joking. You always overreact." Over time, this chips away at your confidence. You stop trusting your instincts. You second-guess everything. You lose your voice. One man shared how his friend constantly made sarcastic jokes at his expense in public. When he finally said it hurt, the friend replied, "Come on, you know I'm kidding. Don't be so uptight." It happened again and again until he stopped speaking up altogether. Gaslighting turns strong people into shadows. It breaks your spirit without breaking your bones. And here's the worst part: the more intelligent and empathetic you are, the more likely you are to be targeted, because you try to understand. You try to fix things. You give benefit of the doubt until there's nothing left of your self-worth. The third toxic behavior is chronic disrespect of your boundaries. You tell them you're not fair. They show up anyway. You ask for space and they guilt you. You set limits, so they push harder. They may disguise it as being close, but what they're really doing is testing how much control they can exert over you. They'll touch you when you say no, read your messages, show up uninvited. make decisions for you. They don't see you as an equal, they see you as property. Might start with small things, teasing you after you say you don't like it, interrupting your time, ignoring your opinions, but over time, it escalates. You feel smothered, powerless, and eventually, you stop even trying to assert yourself. Let me be clear, anyone who consistently violates your boundaries, no matter how charming or loving they seem, does not respect you. And where there is no respect, there is no real love. The fourth toxic behavior is emotional dependency and weaponized victimhood. Is when someone constantly plays the victim to gain sympathy and avoid accountability. They always have a problem. They always need saving, and if you fail to show up the way they want, you become the villain. They might say, "Everyone always leaves me. I guess I don't matter to anyone. I knew you'd hurt me too." These aren't cries for help. They're manipulative traps. You become their emotional caretaker. You walk on eggshells, afraid of triggering another spiral, where life becomes about managing their emotions, not living your own. This dynamic is draining and dangerous because it creates an imbalance where your needs are invisible and theirs are everything. One woman described her friendship with someone like this. First, he felt needed, important, but soon, every phone call was a crisis. Every visit was about consoling. And when she dared to talk about her own struggles, the response was, "You think your problems matter more than mine?" That's not friendship. That's emotional slavery. Now let's talk about the aftermath. When you're entangled with someone who shows these toxic behaviors, you don't just lose peace, you lose yourself. You start believing you're too much, too sensitive, too demanding. You stop dreaming, you stop speaking, you stop shining. You shrink to fit into their comfort zone. But here's the truth, you were not born to dim your light for someone else's insecurity. You were not created to carry someone else's emotional baggage for life. You deserve relationships where you feel safe, seen, heard, where you can grow without fear of being cut down. So, what should you do when you recognize these behaviors? First, acknowledge them without denial. Don't excuse them with "they had a hard childhood" or "but they love me." To love without respect is not love. It's attachment. It's control. Second, speak your truth. Set your boundary. If they dismiss it, minimize it, or mock it, you have your answer. Third, protect your space. That may mean reducing contact, may mean walking away completely. And yes, it may hurt, especially if history is involved, but healing always begins with truth. And finally, reclaim yourself, rebuild your voice, reconnect with who you were before they made you feel small. Talk to someone you trust, go to therapy, in a support group, do whatever it takes to remember you are not the problem, you never were. To those watching who are still in toxic relationships, I want you to know you're allowed to leave, even if you once loved them, even if they're family, even if you're scared. Your peace is worth more than their approval. Your future is worth more than shared history. And your self-respect, that's priceless. If this video resonates with you, please share it. There are people suffering in silence who need to know they're not alone. Comment below, have you ever been in a relationship where you ignored the red flags? How did you find the strength to leave? Or are you still finding it? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, support us by becoming a member, and keep coming back for more content that helps you break free, heal, and rise. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.